Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome to today's movie review. Today I'm going to be talking about the movie The Golden Glove. Have you heard of it? Have you seen it? Let's talk about it. So one of my subscribers reached out to me and asked me if I had seen The Golden Glove. Of course, at that time I hadn't. I'd never heard of it. So I checked out the trailer and it looked pretty good. So I ended up renting this on YouTube and watching it there. I liked it that much that I bought the physical copy here on DVD. The Golden Glove is a 2019 German horror drama. The movie is all about German serial killer Fritz Honka, who I had never heard of until watching this movie. Fritz Honka killed 4 women. I believe they were all prostitutes in the early 70s. Living in Hamburg, Germany. The Golden Glove was a grimy bar that he hung out at a lot, with a lot of shady characters, a lot of lowlifes. So the Golden Glove is where you see him hanging out for the most part of the movie. It's where he picks up the prostitutes, brings them back to his attic apartment. The movie begins with Fritz Honka trying to dispose of one of his female victims by placing her body in a garbage bag. When he realizes that that's not going to work, he uses a saw to cut her body up into pieces, and then he disposes of those body parts using a suitcase. He disposes of the body parts somewhere nearby in the neighborhood. The remaining body parts he hides away in the wall of his apartment. Basically what he's been doing, and ultimately what gets him caught, is that he's been killing these women and cutting them up into pieces, cutting their bodies up into pieces, and then hiding them in the walls of his apartment. So his apartment is full of these air fresheners. Like, he has a bunch of these in his apartment, attempting to cover up and hide the smell of these rotting, decomposing bodies that he has within the walls of the apartment. I think the actor who played Fritz Honka in the movie did an amazing job. He's just a young guy, but he played the role very convincingly. Fritz Honka was an alcoholic. He drank very heavily, and when he did, he took out his aggression on women. He was just a short man, apparently like 5'6", something like that. So he preyed on women that were shorter than him. And yeah, the actor playing Fritz Honka in this movie did an amazing job. His eyes were black in this movie. They looked pretty black, and it seemed like when he was in that killing mode, when he was in that mind frame, is when you would see his eye go lazy. So again, I had never seen or heard of this serial killer before, but having seen the movie, I thought it was pretty interesting. It is based on a true story. At one point, Fritz Honka did try to sober up. He quit drinking. I think he made at least in the movie, he makes an attempt to become a better person, but it doesn't last very long, and before you know it, he's back to being a raging alcoholic lunatic. Ultimately, what happened was there was a Greek family living in the apartment building that he lived in. They left their stove on and started a kitchen fire, and it ultimately set the building on fire. Firefighters came, they fought the fire, had to go up to the attic apartment where Fritz was living to make sure the fire was out, and they ended up, of course, finding some body parts in a bag in the wall. They found many more body parts as well. So that's ultimately how he was caught and then convicted. So this is a movie that's a mixture of drama and a whole lot of brutal violence. It's brutally violent in the way that you would see a Quentin Tarantino film also being brutally violent as well. It's all based on true events. So if you are a fan of true crime, I recommend checking this movie out. I think that it was filmed quite well, and I think you will get a kick out of it. So, The Golden Glove. That's my movie review for today. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you go check out The Golden Glove. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hope to see you all in my next one.